The following is a presentation from Dr. Wrestling Midnight Guthrie and Impact Pro Wrestling.
Here we go, cage match action.
There is no getting out of the cage. You have to win it with a pin or submission inside the cage.
There you have it, tag team steel cage action, the first ever cage match here in the history of Knoxville, Iowa. And a lot of bad blood going into this one, as the team of Von Bear and Justin Decent, former IPW tag team champions representing Crazy Sexy Cruel. They are collectively known as the Cowboys from Hell. Here we go, the fight is on! As we have the team of House Party, James Jeffries and Justin Decent. Tyler Jones. Tyler Jones in his very first cage match ever. James Jeffries actually defeated Justin Decent in the cage environment last year in Waterloo, Iowa at our big Hall of Fame event. And the fists are flying, the chops are flying. It's breaking down in Knoxville right here, right in the shadow of the raceway. Big shots all around as they switch apart and switch here. Nice teamwork being distributed. Look at this. Big shot there by James Jeffries. As this structure is just so hideous, so heinous. And with each of these leaps, another one there. I'm keeping my eye, and I know they're wearing boots, but frankly, I was in there helping set this thing up. Oh, wait a minute. Caught by Jeffries. Is caught by Decent. His foot was caught in the cage. He might have extended a tendon there. And then Decent slams him down on a prone Jones. Look at this, you can see the viciousness before your eyes. I'm not even talking about the athletes in the ring. Look at this structure. Steel. In some places it's tighter than the others. And this is as safe as it gets. There's no way to make a steel cage safe, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Jeffries blocks it. But with each time he's blocking that, he's cutting those hands too on that steel. It's Decent. Blocks the shot himself. They're no stranger. They've thrown each other into this structure before. As now Tyler Jones catches his hands on it, tough as they come. That Farmer Burns workout, I don't think that prepared you for a steel cage match. As choking away tornado tag rules, if that needed any explanation, but it's the first man to get a pinfall or a submission victory here. And this crowd has never seen anything quite like this. Yes, there's some wild nights here in Knoxville, but even by the standards of this town, this is wild and woolly. Ruckus and roughshod. As we have, really, each team, this is such a brawl. I wouldn't give a definitive advantage to either team, though at this point it looks like, yes, Tyler Jones hit the steel. Von Baron responding with the chokes. Decent grinding the face of Jeffries into the steel. Look at that. Vicious. Absolutely vicious. And even if it's the most superficial paper cut style, think of the pain of a paper cut. When you get it on the hand, that's even worse sometimes than getting a big wound. Big right hands by James Jeffries, pound for pound. He's a heck of a striker. But he's going against the Mongolian chop and throat thrusting Justin Decent tonight. As we have a pin. Oh, Tyler Jones, our first fall of the match. Tyler Jones kicks out now. Tyler Jones and Aaron Von Baron have been going at it for a long time now. They keep, oh, look at this. Even Von Baron finding the time to get a workout in. Keep in mind that Von Baron lost to Tyler Jones in a Falls Count Anywhere street fight, known as Street Fight, in a vicious match featuring Singapore canes and steel chairs. Yes, now we're going to have some teamwork, a double team move in a cage match. Nice suplex there by the former champions. And a very cocky, oh, come on. Very cocky there. It's the crowd rallying behind House Party now. Oh, what a chop by Tyler Jones. Von Baron here. Might get another one here from Jones. Big shot there by Tyler Jones. And another one. Oh, a thumb to the eye. Oh, and Decent with a heck of an uppercut. As the quick conference of the teams, they've switched adversaries. Marion and Jeffries have such a history in their own right. Great tag team wars between those two. As we have, what is this? Oh, they're trying to, they both hit the cage. Double roll up. Oh, we almost had a winner. There's a lot of money on the line. Premium dollar for these steel cage bouts because of the sacrifice you're making to your overall career. And that's what you're talking about here. Do you want that quick financial gain for the risk of your career? Or do you go out empty-handed and an eye less? As we have double slingshot. Oh, into the cage. Vicious slingshot. As there you have it. All these men are battered. As this has been as furious a 5 minutes of action of any style of wrestling you'll ever see. As all four competitors have encountered the cage head first multiple times now. As you see the underhandedness, if there can be such a thing as underhandedness in a steel cage. As really, look at the past 5 years, two of the great blood feuds of IPW meeting head on here. Now Jones and Jeffries don't have a lot of experience as a team, but they do have a great friendship. Jeffries a mentor to Jones. Nice side belly-to-belly suplex. Harkens back to Magnum TA, who, if you remember, may have had one of the most famous cage matches of them all, that I Quit match with Tully Blanchard back in '85 at Starrcade. And those gentlemen will be in Waterloo in 4 days as part of the Hall of Fame festivities. It's fascinating to listen to them talk about that match on a panel discussion last year. There's a kick out there. A big shot there by Decent. The tradition of Blanchard and TA lives on today, and Tessa Blanchard, who is the daughter of Tully and the stepdaughter of Magnum TA. As now, what's this? Come on! As Tyler Jones is badly hurt. Decent with a clothesline into a German suplex. Man alive! What a combination move! They were announced as the Heavy Metal Cowboys. That was by request of the promoter, I believe, just to try to stay in favor of the small town values here. But no doubt about it, these two consider themselves cowboys from hell. Oh, into the cage hard. Very hard goes Jeffries. At every vantage point, you could have 100 cameras on this cage, and all you're going to see is destruction, the chain link. You can't escape it. These men can't escape it. Literally tonight, if they escape the cage, it does not get a victory here, as this is traditional cage match rules. One fall to a finish inside the cage. And looking at this cage, there's components of this cage that harken back to the days of that very dangerous cage in Memphis. As we have Jeffries. Oh, there you go. But they wish they had their cowboy hats right now. Big shots all around. Dust Sherman is dust blasted. As Decent. He's walking on a straight line to Squiggly Town right now. As Tyler Jones has got him. Oh, what a move! Drop kick into that flatliner. Beautiful double team move. And Von Baron now is lifted up by Jones. Swung around, slam down. That spinning Uranagi slam. He landed right on his neck, folks. And Von Baron's down, Jones is down. Jeffries using the ropes to get to a vertical base. Decent can barely even stand up on the other corner. Now wait a minute, James Jeffries is climbing high here. He's reached the top rope. Decent stops him though. Oh, and that cage door opens. That cage door opens. Very dangerous situation there. Oh! German suplex. As Tia's aggressor looking over the cage door now. As those men hit it with such force, they broke the chain off there. As now, wait a minute here. We've got a real battle for position here. Jeffries fighting in the back. 2-on-1 in the corner of a steel cage. Jeffries and now Decent go toe-to-toe, hand for hand. What a place for hand-to-hand combat, folks. Doesn't get much more dangerous. And the barbs on top of that cage are sharpest of all. That is not a place I'd want to have to rest my armpits, my arms, anything. And Decent meets it head on. With Jeffries on the top. And remember, it's not escape rules. As Jeffries now, he's climbed to the top of the cage. James Jeffries to the top of the cage. Cross body! What a move! Gets down all right! What a win! That was one of the craziest crossbodies, high-flying moves I've ever seen in my wrestling career, my wrestling watching career at that. Wow, that was nuts. Incredible. What a win for House Party here tonight. What a war this has been.
This has been a presentation from Dr. Wrestling Midnight Guthrie and Impact Pro Wrestling. Visit ImpactProWrestling.com for more information about upcoming events.